Hey there, my name is Billy, and in this channel I talk about stocks, real estate, finance, and the economy, guys. Today we're going to take a look at 1 year investing in Jepi and what are the results. Just to give you a hint, I am up over 11% in Jepi, and at the same time I am up 7% factoring in everything that has happened to the stock. And also I'm going to be letting you know why Jepi dividends are so long at this time. And here are the results, guys. All right, guys, so we can see here I have 110 shares of Jepi at an average price of $55.40, guys. Now, so far, guys, I am yielding $5 per share. This translates to 9.2 yield on cost, and I am so far I have received $551 per year in dividends. Now, here are the details, guys. In dividends alone, I have received $712 in Jepi, guys. This translates to 11.65% yield on cost, guys. However, remember here, my average cost is $55.40, but Jepi at this time is $52.78, which represent I am down 4.8% in Jepi, or I am down $290. So if we factor in that in dividends, I am up 11.65% or $712 minus 4.8% or minus $293, guys. In total, factoring in the losses in the stock price, I am up 6.9% in Jepi. All right, guys, in this chart, we see Jepi dividends versus the volatility index, guys. What is the volatility index, or the VIX? So what is the VIX? The VIX is just a measurement of how much the stocks go up and down based on the S&P 500, and it gets averaged out every month. Now look at this, guys. This is the interesting part. It is totally correlated. In the purple lines, guys, this is the VIX. How high is the VIX every month? This is January of 2022 all the way to September 2023. And in the orange line, guys, we see Jepi dividends. Now look at this, guys. It is exactly correlated, guys. And as you can see, as the VIX fluctuates, so does Jepi dividends. And the reason for this is because Jepi is a covered call ETF. They sell out of the money calls and they collect a premium and they pass it to us in the form of dividends. So if the VIX is high for this month, the VIX is tied up to the premium price. The higher the VIX goes, more premium will collect. Not just Jepi fund managers, anybody. I sell covered calls. If you sell covered calls, you will collect more premium in covered calls if the VIX are up. If the VIX is down, then the premium goes down. So it is here, guys, very correlated. When the VIX started declining, the dividends started also declining. When the VIX had a small spike, the dividends also had a small spike. It kept declining, so was the dividend. And now in the month of September, bam, it went a little bit more, and so did the dividend spike, guys. So this is to show you the correlation between the VIX and Jepi dividends, guys. This is the reason. Now going back here to the dashboard, so far, guys, Jepi for the past 5 years, so since inception in 2020, it has pretty much remained flat. It's actually up 4%, only $2.31. This is an average return of 1.1% per year. This is not a good sign, guys. So for those of you who's thinking about long term, look at these results, guys. Now here we see the chart for the last 12 months, guys, and we see that we're actually down 1% or 55 cents, guys. Now we see here the chart that it went up, it's been down, and now we are in the downward trajectory. Hopefully we don't test this level, guys. If it breaks this level, the next level is here, guys, to $51. Hopefully we don't break the level of $52 and continue the downward trend to $51. Now in this chart here, guys, we see Jepi dividends per year. In 2022, guys, we received here $324, and in 2023 alone we have received $388 in dividends. Now it was not until October 2022 that I started reinvesting those dividends. So at the end of 2022, I had already acquired extra 3 shares of Jepi by reinvesting the dividends. Now moving on to 2023, guys. In 2023, since January until now, September, pretty much the last dividend, I had received the dividend and reinvested those dividends immediately. I have been able to acquire a lot more shares, guys. So in 2023, guys, I was able to acquire 7 more shares, guys, of Jepi, guys. But this gives us a grand total of $711 for both years, guys, and total quantity of extra 10 shares of Jepi by reinvesting those dividends, guys. Now, am I happy with these results? No, I am not. The reason is dividends are great. They use covered calls to generate more income, which is great. However, I can do that myself. But this right here, guys, look at this chart. For the past 5 years, pretty much has been flat, and I don't like this, guys. If we compare it to the S&P 500, the S&P 500 has out-earned Jepi by a lot, you know, and that's without even counting dividends, guys. So in this past year also, guys, the stock is actually down 1%, and S&P 500 is actually up about 15%, guys. So I am not liking this, guys. Do I prefer dividends or stock appreciation, or in this case ETF appreciation? I rather have appreciation of the asset than dividends, guys. I am not happy with this result. However, am I selling? I'm not selling yet, guys. So far now, I am not going to sell. Now, if by the end of this year continues in the same trend, pretty much flat, I am getting rid of Jepi and moving in, maybe putting that money in the S&P 500 or in any other better asset that can also generate income in dividends, but also appreciates in value. Let alone, I can also sell covered calls myself. If you guys can see the other videos, I generate a lot more in covered calls and dividends myself. Therefore, for me, I see better value somewhere else than doing this. Now, if I were to start from zero again, I will not initiate a position. If I see another person like me telling me how their experience has been for over a year in Jepi, I will not initiate a position in Jepi. I would rather put the money in the S&P 500 or the Triple Q or the XLK somewhere else. In fact, me, if I have this money, maybe I'll put it back in Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett stock. Much better for me, guys. So question to you guys is, how is your Jepi doing? For how long you've been invested in Jepi, guys? How much have you been up counting dividends, guys? Let me know in the comments below. And if you had the opportunity, would you initiate a position in Jepi right now, or will you skip this investment and put your money somewhere else for a better return, guys? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and share, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye-bye.